Hi Aquarius, and welcome to your June love tarot reading. I'm going to pull an overall energy for you guys to see what the energy is in regards to love and romance in the month of June 2018. I just want to say this card actually flipped over just as I had started shuffling, and now here it is on the bottom. So I feel like this is a little special message, spiritual connection. This relationship has a connection that goes beyond this lifetime. So we'll see if this is what comes out as the overall energy, but this definitely wanted to make an appearance. So just thought I'd put that out there. So let's see. Let's see. Oh, focus on love. Focus on love, Aquarius. Look for the good attributes in each and every person in your life. So with this card, this is saying it's very important in June that if you're in a relationship, you focus more on what's positive about your lover, what's positive about your relationship. And I just have to say, I'm really seeing a theme of this and everybody's reading about where's your focus in regards to romance, whether you're in a committed relationship, you're just dating, or you're single. It's, I swear, like every one of them so far has been like, where's your focus? Are you focused on love? Are you focused on the positive things that come with romance? Or are you off in the weeds, you know, feeling negative, feeling bitter, feeling sad, feeling pessimistic? Huge message in everybody's reading. So with this goes beyond just your partner. This is also talking about your friends, your family, your job, just everything going on in your life, Aquarius. The universe is saying, hey, you need to realign your focus. You need to realign your emotions because you're kind of scattered all over the place. Your vibration is very split. It's, you know, we're focused on the positive, then we're over here angry about this, and then positive, angry, positive, mad, positive, upset. So it's like a lot of fluctuation, and not just romantically, but overall. And so because this is like an overall thing where you are vibrating about your job, about your life, about who you are, all of it is impacting your romantic life, whether you are single, in a relationship, or completely single. Okay, so big time is it's time to focus on love. And for those bitter hearts out there that are like, my ex, blah, 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 screw love, love only hurts. This is all I got to say to that. Love did not hurt you. Your ex hurt you, okay? There are so many people in your life that you have love for that you never feel that type of pain about, ever. And, you know, sometimes like your best friend or your sibling, you guys can have such a tight, close relationship that it's, you know, equivalent to that of romance. You just don't have that romantic vibe going on. That's the only thing missing from that relationship, okay? So really think about that, Aquarius. Love is not what hurts you. The person you were involved with is who hurt you. The person you were involved with is the one who played dirty, who didn't play fair, and then you have to come back to yourself. How much did you tolerate? Were you tolerating behavior that you did not deserve? Were you accepting less than you were worth? Were you choosing to participate with somebody who you weren't quite sure was as into you as you were into them? All right, this is a huge card about personal accountability, even if you are the one that got burned, okay? It's the universe saying, hey, let's look at this from a different perspective, Aquarius, so that you can move on from this pain, because this is not part of your lifelong journey. You do not need to carry this burden or this weight on your back, all right? So let's pull some more cards to get more information. Like, it should be your goal for June to only focus on the positive. In July, you can go back to whatever it is about your partner that gets on your nerves, or about being single, like all of it. Just in June, vibe high and watch. Just watch. Watch what happens. And have no expectation when there's another person involved. You cannot control them. There's nothing you can do. You can try to manipulate. You can try to give ultimatums. You can push. You can force. But ultimately, at the end of the day, you can't control anybody. And it only, you know, the more you hold something tight, the more it slips from your hands, right? So hold on loosely. Focus on the positive. Focus on the love. Trust the universe. Let the universe work some magic in your life in June. Don't feel the need to have to be in control of every aspect of it, including your own emotional body. Just like as if you're going to jump into a swimming pool, just let yourself dive in and float. And you will be so happy you did. All right, so we have deception. Somebody's holding back feelings, not fully expressing themselves. Could that be you, Aquarius? Just saying. You guys are very private, very closed up. I think, honestly, even though you're an air sign, you guys probably experience emotions very intense, similar to Scorpio energy, I almost feel. But you also have that intellectual element to it. So it's like a double whammy for you guys when you're really just unsure or afraid or feeling overwhelmed or overstimulated emotionally. It's happening in that emotional body and it's happening in the mental body, but most often you guys aren't expressing that outwardly. And if you are getting advice from somebody, you're not telling them the core of your soul. You're not putting it all out there on display, because who would understand anyways, right? You're only talking to somebody for advice, not to really get their advice, but because you just need some relief. Okay, so this to me is either you are really holding your true feelings back, or who you're involved with is really holding their true feelings back. And that might be why we have focus on love, because we don't know how they're feeling, they don't know how you're feeling, so everybody's confused, everybody's feeling scared, and nothing's even really wrong. Okay, it's just we're scared. Aw, and separation. Aw, Aquarius. So there's some time apart on the horizon between you and your love. And, you know, this could be that they have business that they have to go to handle. It could be that they are in the military, or you're in the military and we're being drafted. It could be that we're going to another country to gain some sort of education. It could be that you guys just live in different states or different countries. All right. And in June, there's an element where we're not together. Now, if this isn't taking place physically, this could be where emotionally you are feeling very separated from your person or the person you desire. And again, listen, do not let your mind go crazy and tell you stories and come up with all these ideas about how that person really feels or what's really going on, because I'm telling you, you're wrong. You're wrong. And what they're thinking about you is wrong. It's like so much confusion here, so much lack of expression of how we're really feeling inside. But I don't feel like this is negative energy. I feel like this is, we're just afraid. We're so afraid. And some of us, you know, this separation could be because that person, your partner or whoever you were dating, like they really hurt you, and maybe you've called a timeout for June, and instead of focusing on what went wrong and everything, you're better served to focus on the love. Maybe not so much to bring you back together if that's not what you really want, but more as to give freedom to yourself, to your soul. All right. And if you're super single, what I feel is that you need to be honest with yourself that there's somebody that you really want. Like there's somebody that is on your mind and that's all you want, and nothing else can come in because that is all that's on your mind. or you're really focused on somebody who just hurt you terribly, and because that's where your focus is, you're separating yourself from love, you're separating yourself from romance, so nothing can really come in, and you're lying to yourself without even realizing it, because it's a form of self-protection, right? When we've really been hurt, we close off, we shut down, we disconnect. And Aquarius, maybe some of you are dealing with a Sagittarius, okay? Because we do have a dragon here, so maybe some of you are dealing with a Sagittarius, and that's why I wanted to call you that real quick. But, that is a form of protection, and the time has come to come out of that mode. If that's what is speaking to you, it's time to return to love, Aquarius. So let's pull some tarot for you guys. And sometimes just understanding why you're really doing something, or why you continually repeat a certain pattern of behavior in regards to love and romance, will free you. Like, I get it. Sometimes I'm so reluctant, and then once I just give into the universe and let things be as they are, and then it just like flows, and then I come into all this understanding. I'm like, oh yeah, okay, yeah, I see why that all worked out like that. And oh yeah, I was not ready. I was nowhere near ready. What was I even thinking? Thank you for having my back, universe. Thank you for straightening me out. Thank you for keeping me single as long as I needed to be, so I could get myself together, so I could attract to a relationship that is worthy of me, opposed to just another bad, crappy relationship. I mean, nobody has to be single. Nobody has to be single. We are single by choice, because whatever's being offered to us is not of our desire, okay? So let's see what the tarot has to add to this story. So we have the Queen of Wands right here, and I did say Sagittarius, right? As an energy, that is fire. It could be Aries, Leo, or Sagittarius, or this is an individual who is incredibly attractive, at least to you, like you desire them a great deal. They're a mystery. You're not sure what to do about them. They're not sure what to do about you. We have the Sphinx here, which is the great enigma, right? What are the right words to say? Sometimes we don't know. And look at this. We're sad. We're very sad. We miss our person. And then we have this Eight of Pentacles. We have this High Priestess. And finally, we have this Empress in this position. So, Aquarius, yeah, some of you, I believe 1,000%, this separation is talking about your partner who has work to do away from you. And that's why we're separating. And it provides, like, it's a good opportunity, it's abundance, but I feel like you don't care anymore. You're like, no, this isn't worth it. I don't want to be without you. Or you're the one that has to travel for some sort of profession or something along those lines, and your person is not appreciating it anymore and is like, no, this just can't work. Like, we need to figure something else out. I miss you too much when you're gone, or this is really hard on me. And with the High Priestess here, in this position, she says there's more to this than meets the eye, whatever your situation is. And don't assume that Look through a different perspective. All right? I feel like there's mutual sadness here. You and another person are missing each other, longing for each other. But again, we're not communicating. And we're not expressing ourselves 100%. I know with the High Priestess in this position, nope. We're not revealing all. We're not being completely vulnerable because we're scared. We're scared it's not going to work out, or that it won't be worth it in the end. And I just have to say, I have to direct you back to this card, Aquarius. You need to focus only on love. What's beautiful and positive about every single person in your life. It's going to shift your energy so much. So much. Some of you, there's two people here. that have their backs turned. All right. Yeah, we're neither one of us are sharing how we really feel. We're hiding it. 100, High Priestess with deception. We're hiding how we feel. We're sad. We miss each other. If we broke up with somebody recently, they're not happy either. They are not happy either. They are focusing 100% either in themselves, their work, or how to get back to you. Or this is you throwing all of yourself into your work, or how do I get back to that person? But at the same time, there's this element of pride. I just don't get it. Aquarius, I don't get it. So let's pull you some advice to wrap up this reading. Oh my gosh. Look at what we have here. We have love. All right. And yes, some of you are very much blaming love for your heartache and pain. And this comes to say, no, I'm so sorry. I did not hurt you. I keep you strong. I took you to the moon and back, okay? Like, do you remember how great it felt in the beginning? Do you remember all of that and how awesome it felt most of the way through till the end, and then that part really hurt? Yeah, that wasn't me. That was you and your partner. I didn't hurt you. I would never hurt you. I am unconditional. I am a vibration of energy that can cause no harm. I'm the healing energy. I'm what restores. I'm what makes it better. Okay? So here's love showing up to call you to the carpet saying, it was not my fault. But for all of you, along with this focus on love, and then we have love, do I need to say more? Aquarius, it's time to return to love. Love in yourself, love for life, love for love. It's time to restore your faith in love and recognize whoever hurt you, it was the person, it wasn't the emotion that you had for them. And shame on them for ever disrespecting and disregarding you like that, okay? But, you know, focus on the love, and I feel like it helps this energy kind of open up, and we can finally communicate. I don't know. I really only look at this for like the first couple weeks of June, so we'll have to see what the second half of June has to say. But, you know, if there's some love in your heart and you know that somebody's liking you back, I say share. I tell them, why are you holding it back? If somebody has really jacked you over and you still have a lot of love in your heart, I don't know that I would tell them that. That might be where we need to keep that to ourselves, okay? But, you know, no matter what, I'm trying to get like more, but the universe is not letting me. It's like, no, focus on love. Aquarius, you need to just love. That's all I can say. So you guys will have to let me know. It's going to get better, okay? I know some of us are really hurt. And it's interesting when I said that the emotions are more like scorpion energy, the intensity, because look at what we have crawling out of this cup, a scorpion. And I said that before I even pulled these cards. So yeah, I know I'm on point for you guys. It's just, we need to get real with ourselves and return to love, and that's going to make everything better. I so promise you, okay? So those are your messages, Aquarius. I'm wishing you all the best. Take care.